Hey folks, Deano here again, this time looking at the Super Saiyan Blue Goku from the Broly movie, otherwise known as Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. But yeah, I've already made that joke. Anyway, this guy, I'll be honest, he's all reuse, like the entire figure. But that doesn't mean he's not a great figure, to be honest. He's still probably the most accurate Super Saiyan Blue Goku you'll get. But yeah, let's have a quick look at the box. Typical Tamashii logo. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Son Goku, because Japanese. Ages 15 and up. Sticker, again, seemingly in a random place. I don't know why they can't just put it in a standard place and leave it there. One of the few figures to look worse in promotional shots than he actually does in person. That face is completely off and the neck seems far too long, but they fixed it before release, so can't argue with that. Some pictures in the back, showing him with Vegeta, all his different poses, and you will notice there is also a smirking face, which Vegeta doesn't have. But yeah. I don't know why the autofocus is suddenly locked. There we go, that's better. Again, Heo distributor, which I'm sure is actually the Cosmic Group, but I don't know enough about it to care. So yeah, moving swiftly on from that, here is Goku himself. So yeah, as I said before, it's basically the standard Goku body, well, the Saiyan Raised on Earth body with the Super Saiyan 3 gi top and Goku Black Rose's hair. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this figure. I mean, I wish it was more complex than that, but you really don't need a fancy figure or a fancy brand new moulded figure, because this guy is probably the closest you're going to get to an accurate Super Saiyan Blue Goku. In fact, I really wish they would bring out a new Super Saiyan Goku with this hair sculpt, because it's fantastic. It's almost perfect. The only thing it's missing for Super Saiyan Blue is Goku always has a sticky out bang sort of above here, but that's nitpicking to the extreme. But yeah, I'm pretty much banging on about nothing, aren't I? Let's have a look at the accessories, shall we? It comes with a few different faces. So you get the yelling face, looks really nice. You get the gritted teeth face, which again, really good. And you get the smirk face, which isn't really characteristic of Goku in Super Saiyan Blue. It's more characteristic of Vegeta, but guess who didn't get one? I am never going to stop talking about that. But yeah, in terms of hands, typical for a Goku, you get the martial arts posy hands, which actually aren't as good as Vegeta's. Probably because they've been using it since the line began. You also have some Kamehameha grippy pose hands, a pair of splayed open hands for ki blast and such, and instant transmission, because you can't have a Goku without an instant transmission hand. But yeah, in terms of the figure himself, let me quickly show you the faces going on and off. Same as Goku Black. In fact, you could literally take a Goku Black head or face and it would fit perfectly onto this sculpt. It's literally exactly the same. But yeah, as I said with Vegeta, in fact I still have him here, The hair colour is literally identical, and for some reason the light is a lot harsher with Goku than it was with Vegeta. I think it's the gi colour that's interfering with it. Galaxy S10, I don't know how to change the balance on it, unfortunately. But the hair colour is a lot less deep than that. It's more of a turquoisey colour. But yeah, in terms of the rest of the body, you've got the belt. Still can't understand why they went with a belt as opposed to the sash for the Broly movie, but that's neither here nor there. These colours are a really, really dark navy blue, which is a bit jarring compared to the belt, which is lighter. And his boots, this is all accurate to the Broly movie, by the way. It's not as if they've done it wrong. The boots are black and red, which I don't think Goku's ever wore black and red before. It's always been a dark blue. But yeah, I mean, it's almost the same colour as Vegeta's outfit, his undershirt. But yeah, and all in all, it's actually really good. And this is one of the few figures these days that actually get some shading. They've put some shading in the knees and the lower legs. And I think slight shading round about here, but it's hard to make out in this light. But yeah, really good figure. The kanji, the Sun family logo, is really well done, both on the front and the back. It's not grey like the Super Saiyan God one bizarrely was. But yeah, really, really like the design of this Goku. The gi colours spot on. Just the colours in general I really like. Pearlescent colour in the hair makes it stand out in lighting, and yeah, really, really, really like it, even if it is completely reused. Sorry, it's getting late, can you tell? But yeah, in terms of articulation, head can look up that far, down quite well as well, does swivel as it would do, standard ball hinge on there. You can look side to side. Arms can go out that far, which isn't great actually now that I think about it. Yeah, he generally doesn't get any further than that. Swivel, bicep swivel. He does have butterfly joint, works quite well, but again, they've chosen the skin colour instead of the gi colour. Why have they done that? You can clearly tell the sculpt separates with doing it that way. I don't understand. Double hinge at the elbow, which gets past 90. Standard wrist articulation. His bicep, not his bicep, his chest articulation can go down that much, up a decent amount. You can pull it up, but that kind of makes him look lanky, so I prefer to leave that down. He does have waist articulation. He has belt articulation, make it look as if he's flowing. The sash is flowing. I don't know what I'm talking about. His legs can kick out really well. They can't quite do the splits, but kind of close. Do have hip swivel, double jointed knees, which are decent. Still kind of see the joint in there, but it's much better than the 1.0s. And standard foot articulation, gets a decent swivel side to side. And toe articulation, can't forget that, works quite well. So yeah, all in all, probably one of the best Gokus they've made, even if he is, as I said, completely kit bashed from like several different figures. Yeah, it's quite bizarre. How a figure like this can come out of that. But yeah, all in all, not a bad figure at all. And the bonus is this guy was a regular release, so he's still available. Convert it into whatever currency you want, but I've still seen him about £35 on the aftermarket, which for Figuarts is amazing in this day and age. They're usually about 60. So yeah, as per usual, they made far too many Gokus and not enough of everybody else. Not including Goku Black. We won't get into that. Speaking of whom, I did also order the Demoniacal Fit Goku Black, or Chosen Ones, to review, but as it was situated in China, it's kind of probably not going to get here to like May or something like that. So yeah, look out for that when it appears. But yeah, until then guys, I'll see you next time.